How's she running?
Great.
How's it stopping?
Stops perfect.
Awesome. Go wheelie. Go wheelie. Go wheelie. Well, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Say hi, Sky. I don't know what video this is going to be in. I'm filming just to film. I had to get my little boat ready, scrubbed out the inside, washed her all out, scrubbed her up, mounted the motor, had the motor in the basement, got my test drum out to run it. I'm about to run it, but let me go grab the Bimini top and put that on, and then I'll start the motor, see how she runs. What do you think? You want to go boating this weekend? You want to go boating because you love swimming. All right, here she is with the Bimini top on her. You know, for a $60 Bimini top off of Amazon I got like 3 years ago, I expected it to fail in 1 year, and it hasn't. So it's pretty good off of Amazon. You know, I expected it, if it failed, I'll just buy a new one every year. Only $60, but she's working great. She's doing good for the old hard dinghy. All right, let me try this one-handed. If it doesn't start one-handed, I'll put you down. Well, maybe I'll do this. This is a 1980 7.5 horsepower Evinrude. We need a little choke. She's clean for an old girl. She runs good. She runs good for an old 1980 Evinrude. She's real clean. I have another motor in the basement. It's a 13 horse Chrysler. Look how clean she is. You know, I got this boat for 300 bucks off a neighbor who had died. I got that motor and that boat over in between them sheds off a repo rod for 400 bucks. So I got a fun little rip around boat for the river. Me and Rich Billy go out with our little tiller motor boats and have a great time. Billy always says we have a better time than the guys with $75,000 boats out there. And I can guarantee you that. When we take our ladies out on the boat, and rip around together, we have a way better time, guaranteed, than anybody else out there with their $75,000 boats. The old hard dinghy. She does real good. I got to get the 13 horse out of the basement. The reason it's not on here is because I got to tune the carburetor better on the 13 horse because it keeps fouling the plugs. So it's running too rich. I got to tune it in a little better. But right now I want to get out this weekend, so I'm just going to put on Old Reliable, Old Faithful. She does about 13 miles an hour on the water, top speed, with all the weight in here with 2 people and the dog, because the dog comes with us anywhere we go in the boat. Because she loves swimming. That's her little swim deck. I'll throw a picture in right here. But that's it. I don't know when any of this will come out and what video it'll be in, but this ain't a boating channel, so I'm not going to make a whole video about boating unless you wanted me to. We have a great time out there in the river. The Delaware River, the Mullica River in New Jersey, both of them. Good time, me and Rich Billy. And of course, Rich Billy has a nicer boat than me. His is real pretty, 14-footer, because he's Rich Billy, of course. He has a nicer little, and he's got a 20-horse motor, of course. He's Rich Billy. Whatever. She's ready. Cleaned up the plugs. I also changed the lower unit gear oil before I started this up. It wasn't on video. She's ready. Let's go boating. Okay, welcome back everybody. It's the next day. I gotta spin this boat around, get it out in the driveway. So we're going boating tomorrow and maybe Sunday. All right, I had Greenie out last night riding her around. That was fun. I have to empty this garage out like I did because my buddy Ski's coming over with some kind of mini bike he wants to build. We got to put it together. He wants to ride it around our club party. But Victor's bike here has been sitting here forever. Vic, this message is for you. When you come to pick this thing up, he's supposed to come pick this thing up and then drop his panhead back off because the back brakes are allegedly locked up. So I'm supposed to fix it for him. But anyway, isn't there some kind of law like when you abandon your vehicle at a mechanic's shop or something after so many days, the mechanic gets to keep it? I think that's what we're going to institute here. So Vic, this is my bike now. I'm keeping it. In fact, let me start it up for you guys. She ain't been touched. She's been sitting there for probably 2 months since the last time she's been started. Let me kickstart her, see if she'll go. So how gay is this project you're getting me roped into? Is it good enough to put on the channel, or is it too gay?
That's pretty cool. It's got billet connector, Rob, or race motor.
I told him it's your mini bike for the party.
But it's got a race motor in it.
It's gonna need 2 race motors.
Well,
with
I'm
you
gonna get
on
my
it.
fat ass running around. What's up, knucklehead?
Nerd shirt alert.
Nerd shirt. Not today. I ain't got no nerd shirt. How many times you put that on there? Like 12? Oh, nerd shirt, nerd shirt. What's up, man?
Not much, man. We're just about to put together a little mini bike. What do you got me?
What you got?
I like
Some
gifts.
signs.
I like gifts. What do you got?
Now you're the Better Business Bureau.
All right.
That's official for you. Man. Authorized personnel only.
All right, you're out of here then.
Hotel Knucklehead, man.
That's awesome. Love the Three Stooges.
I'm not authorized. I gotta go.
Yep. See ya. That is kind of beefy. That's what we're putting together. And then we're going to soup the engine up. Ski's got some kind of high performance engine kit for it. As we said, it's going to need it.
Yep.
Big old beefy tires.
They're 19 inches. Like my dick.
Alright, let me kickstart this bike.
Dad?
She's a good old girl. She's a one-kick bitch. let me take her down the road. Then I gotta get back to helping this guy on his chopper project. How's the chopper coming along?
Slowly coming along.
Chinese, right?
Hi.
Hey!
Hi.
Got the AC running in here for him. He's living the life.
Yep.
Got Dale Walksler playing in the background. He's starting 45-inch bikes like I am. All right, I'm gonna take this for a ride. All right, I'm back. She runs pretty damn good. I really want to buy this off of Vic, but we can't see eye to eye on the price tag. Come on, Vic. Help a brother out. I want your bike. All right, enough playing around. I gotta help my good buddy Ski build his chopper. I'll go ride that later tonight when the sun goes down. What do you want me to do, boss?
Wipe my balls.
With sandpaper or a file?
Your face.
Oh, my face. That's gross. Alright, let's get this torque converter on there, the centrifugal clutch. Let's use, look Ralph, I'm using my Milwaukee impact gun. I like the corded ones because I don't like a battery being all dead and drained when I want to go use a gun. I just want to use it, plug it in the wall, you're going to get the highest power available. I'm pretty sure that the electric ones are stronger than the battery ones. This is a little excessive for this little tiny bike, but whatever. You likey?
Yep.
Almost there, folks. 12-pack later. Came engineless because Ski has a high-performance engine coming, and he's doing upgrades to the engine. Changing the pistons and putting a little cam in it.
Camshaft, billet connecting rod, and 22mm carburetor.
I think you're nuts. But anyway, look at this thing. It's pretty beefy for a little mini bike. She's going to rip. And it's not just your typical Taiwanese mini bike that are all cheap. Where's that drive belt at?
Behind you.
That's a beefy belt for a little mini bike. When he's done, this thing will do like 50, 60 mile an hour, they're claiming. I think even faster. But pretty cool. I mean, it's still a Taiwanese bike. Now, to be clear, this bike is only to ride around our club's party in a few weeks from now. Just to go pick up beer, you know, at the beer tent, jump on the little mini bike instead of jumping on our motorcycles. Pretty cool. So, don't bash us for being gay. Well, don't bash him. This is his gay bike.
Yeah, let's see your gay bike.
Yeah. Anyway, pretty beefy. I like it. All right, so you're coming over tomorrow night when the engine comes in. We're going to do the engine up
tomorrow, and then we'll build the engine tomorrow.
All right, sounds good. Talk to you guys then. Okay, it's the next day. Day 2 of the mini chopper build. Step 1, tear down the engine. That thing is beefy. Yanked off his carburetor. He's got a new carb. Check out this little baby carburetor. Could go on my boat engine. Anyway, he's got a new carb. He's got a real Mikuni that goes on there. Also in the mail today, I got Stelzi's chopper oil. Got his oils, a filter, primary, trans fluid. Give him a 3-hole service. All right, Stelzi, let's see what we got here. I went with all AMSOIL products because it's a newer, modern engine, modern everything. I went with all AMSOIL products because I am a dealer for AMSOIL products, so I get a cheaper rate, so that's why I'm really doing it. Not to mention AMSOIL is a very good oil for modern bikes and synthetics. Why did I just do that? What is this one? This is transmission fluid. I usually use Redline Shockproof, but I wanted to order all the same place. We got AMSOIL primary fluid, and then a simple oil change kit. I think they give you 5 quarts of 2050 synthetic and a oil filter. So that's that. Where are we at? What's the next step here?
Just gotta yank the gas tank off and pull the flywheel off. And pretty much disassemble it to the bare block.
Cool. I didn't take the boat out today because Sky, she needed to go to the hospital this morning. She was walking around with her head down, walking all ginger, wouldn't eat anything, acting sore. So we had to take her over to the vet. I guess she strained her neck, probably chasing the bunnies around the yard. I told you, you're never going to catch a bunny. Get in, Sky. Oh, you suck. You suck at hunting bunnies. You're never gonna catch a bunny. We'll try going boating tomorrow with her, if she feels up for it. All right, he's getting there. Got the flywheel off. Look at this little baby stator. That's funny. Magnets are in the flywheel. Crazy. What's next?
Probably get the motor top dead center and take off the plate that removed the cam.
Understood. We gonna have this running tonight?
I hope so.
All right. I got you impact driver. I'll give you your options. Look, Ralph, I'll give them all my Milwaukee options since you say I have all the Milwaukee tools. What do you want to use?
I'll use that impact with the socket.
This guy. What are you pulling out over there?
Push rods.
Tiny.
Like your dick?
Whoa. I share my personal information? Oh, that was easy. I could have took that off with my fingers. That's the power of Milwaukee, Ralph. Adorable. Not adorable. You hold the motor so you can pull the...
No, it'll be alright. I just want to get the gasket loose.
Turn that. No shims or nothing in there. Camshaft coming out. Oh, that's adorable. That's like a camshaft, but only smaller.
Compression release.
That's wild.
Tappets.
It had the timing holes on it. It had a hole in here, a line on there.
Tappets. Nice.
So we're changing out this connecting rod.
And the piston.
Sweet.
So technically we can take the head off now.
One more time. Technically, you want to give me head now?
No. I don't think.
Look how small they are.
Yeah, but it's kind of spherical. It's not flat.
Yeah. So what's your piston going to be? It's going to be
Just
cone?
flat.
Oh, it's
No,
going to be
just flat.
Flat.
Most compression you can get.
It's like, is that a Cometic?
No. It's Kachina.
Kachina?
Okay.
It's not a James gasket. It's a Jimmy's.
It's Jimmy's.
Jimmy Wong. Come on, Daddy. This damn dog. That's adorable. Little baby piston.
Bro. Trash.
Put it in Meg's mini bike.
Here it comes.
All right, in with the new.
Here it comes.
Sweet. Also adorable. Again, not adorable. Just deleted the governor gear. So he doesn't need that. Punch that out. Remember when he pulled the cam cover off, this was laying in the case there. Well, that's where it came from. The governor gear. Old Jimmy Wong at the factory, I don't know, was drinking sake that day, and it fell off into the case. Good thing he wasn't going to use this thing. You know, imagine if you're an average person going to use it the way it was.
Yeah.
Could have been harm to the motor. No, it's plastic, but...
Done.
Cap.
And delete.
Gone.
There's nothing we can do about it.
Real gangster shit. right, here's a box of goodies. New piston.
Not top.
Rings, everything's in there?
Yep.
Whole box of goodies.
This is the new camshaft. Billet cam.
This one's so cool. Is that a hoagie or a camshaft?
Yeah, it could be a hoagie.
You never know with you.
Maybe. I'm getting a hoagie later, I'll tell you that. It's all greasy. Oh yeah, look how much duration that's got.
If you pull it out of the bag, you'd see it easier, but yeah.
We'll pull it out once I'm ready to install it.
I never want you to pull it out. Okay, now we got to go on location to the fab shop where I got my vise. What are you doing, Ski? Move over.
I gotta check the bearing clearance between the journal and this billet connecting rod. Using a plastic gauge.
Fancy.
Yep. Here is plastic gauge.
Okay, Ski's got the plastic gauge on there. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little green. It almost looks like a little green string right there. So then what happens?
So we're going to install the connecting rod according to manufacturer specs. Crush that, and then we're going to measure. It should be measured at about 2 thousandths.
Okay.
According to this.
And then that sets the free play.
Well,
like,
you're not setting, you're checking it. Make sure you don't throw a new rod in there and then blow it up.
Okay. Because then you would know if you're too tight.
Correct.
By that measurement.
Yes,
Okay.
because whatever is in the instructions.
All right, get to it. Okay, so we got the piston in, the new piston, new connecting rod, new rings. Clock the rings. Torque down the clamp on the connecting rod. Going in and out, take it in and out. That's the old one. It's the new one. And now we got to do what? The cam?
Yeah, we'll do the camshaft. That should be good. And then we'll check for clearance.
Clearance.
Clearance. So, where's my timing mark at? I gotta clean the camshaft
Yeah,
anyway.
alright. We'll put the camera down. Alright, the new cam is in. It's all timed right with the timing marks. You got a dash on this guy here, and you got a dot. You got to line them two up, kind of like on big bikes. So she's all ready to go. New cam. What's next?
Plate. Put the plate back on, then put the head back on.
Do that. The head. Do you have to use those new gaskets with the head, the metal ones?
Yeah, because this is like 57 thousandths or something. The new ones are 10 thousandths.
Okay. All right.
I just need assembly lube.
Let's move on. Assembly lube. I have it in the other garage. Hang on.
Yeah, I know.
All right. All I have is only the finest assembly lube on the market. And it's my own personal brand that I made. Ultra Slick. It don't get no slicker than that. You dick. All right. Engine assembly lube in on the gears of the cam and the crank. We torqued the head down. Now it's time for the cam chest cover. Do this one. Place your bets now, folks. Will this motor ever run again?
Of course it will.
Lube it up with the Ultra Slick. Alright, we'll come back. We get the flywheel on. Getting the valve lash set. Three thousandths. Getting her?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're coming down to the finish line. We're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Since we've been gone, we did the flywheel. We set the timing on it. We had to do that advance on the timing. And what'd you have to do?
They sell an 8 degree timing key to advance the ignition to match the new camshaft.
Yep. So the gas tank's on. You seen us do the valve lash, put the cover on. It's almost ready to go. Okay, the intake manifold is on. About ready to hook up this Mikuni. But check out this real Mikuni. The real deal. For this little motor. That's wild. It's not too far off from my Mikuni on my my Ironhead. Check it out. Not too far off. Almost the same size. Not really, but it's funny. Oh, what time is it? It's like almost 1 o'clock in the morning, dude. Is it past your bedtime?
Nah.
Don't you have to shave your... What time do the Amish go to sleep?
They don't sleep, they're up making birdhouses.
Yeah, the Amish are up making barns early in the morning. Don't you have to get home to the crew? Birdhouses? That was rude.
They just make birdhouses.
That was rude and racist.
Oh, fuck them.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It was raining all last night. It was thundering and lightning and raining all this morning, so we're not going boating. All the old bikes are safe. So this is day 3 of Ski's mini bike build. I already turned the air conditioner on because it's gross and humid out here. About to rain again. What up, Ski? Good morning.
Good morning.
He's hard at it again. Been watching Weems Motor Co. Getting inspired to work on my Triumph again. And here she is. Got the Tilliston motor all mounted down. Cooney carb on there. It's getting there. Should be running today?
Yes.
Had to stuff the bikes in here last night because it started storming on us. What you working on this minute?
Putting a torque converter on.
Tilliston Power Products. Remind me again, what's the name of this bike? The Megamoto 212, 212cc. But this kit we did on the engine is doing what now?
No, it's still the same displacement. We just upped the compression, put a bigger camshaft in it, and put billet rod, because this is going to be revving past factory, so probably like 8,000 RPMs.
And this bike was made by the Amish, your people?
No, it's made by
No.
Jackie Chan's cousin.
Oh, Jimmy
Wong.
Woo? Jimmy Woo?
Wong Chan.
Hey!
Hi.
No, this is made by the Amish. That's why you're riding it.
Maybe.
Which is supposed to be square of the deck, but it is what it is.
Old Tatro.
And we measured it wasn't that far off. So we're getting 3 pounds here. So now it's just how the cases work and tighten down.
Nice.
So they're gonna be
Beefy!
tighten down. So
Beefy belt for a beefy boy.
try so we can cut
Pretty
across here,
badass.
square this up, and flip it over and cut across the farm. Hopefully it's just a little skim cut. Should be. Some surface is coming off of. You never know.
Very nice.
Alright, she's done, everybody. We got all the fluids in her. We got the break-in oil in the engine, full tank of gas. Let's start her up and break her in before it rains. Good job. All right, I'll come back to you when he's taking it down the road. How's she running?
Great.
How's it stopping?
Sounds perfect.
Awesome. Go wheelie. Good one. All right, let's put her up. Let's ride her a few more cycles and then we'll change the braking oil.
All right.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Slickhead Custom Cycles editing bunker. I wanted to jump on here real quick and end this video. I probably lost 75% of my audience because it's such a boring video. But that mini bike, it's pretty badass. It's one of the fastest out there on the market. Last night I rode it, did a little test ride for him, and I was doing 53 miles an hour with it. But I just wanted to get on here because I got to say a few quick words. I wanted to say what's up to my buddy down there in Australia, Stu. Here's his picture right here. And here's his bike. Stu sent me a package. Let me show it to you. Sent me a package with a couple DVDs in it. How cool is that? Stu, you're the man. I'm going to give these a watch when I can. He told me to share them with Hippie when I'm done, so I'll do that. Also, Sassy Shovel, she answered a trivia question in my comments the other day. She only got it partially right. She liked VIP, Very Immense Penis, from my flat track racing video. And I asked her, I'll give you a special prize if you could tell me what movie that line was from. She cheated. She went online and she told me Revenge of the Nerds. Well, that was only partially correct because it was Revenge of the Nerds Part 2. So, I'll still give her a prize. Here it is. Sassy Shovel, this is coming your way. Also, go check out some of my buddies on YouTube. Ralph at It's My Time, Let's Go up there in Canada. Go check out T-Bone, Rolling with T-Bone. Go check out Edzilla, Edzilla64, Terry Massey, Mo Horowitz's World, X's Chopper Blog, and of course, my partner channel, partner in crime, Hippie's Chopper Corner. Go check them out. Alright, I gotta wrap this video up. This weekend, I'm going to my club, Riding Motorcycle Club, for their antique bike run. I did it last year, doing it again this year. Me and Rich Billy, we're both bringing our shovel heads. It's going to be a great time. I'm going to be filming all that. It'll be a way better video than this one. So, hang in there, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.